Alright, here's another life lesson that goes along with that. And it's not one that I don't really want to do, but prodigal child. You know, when you raise a child, nurture a child, and love a child, and you don't want to have favorites, you got children, and you have many children, whether you have one or many, and that child goes astray and doesn't want to have a relationship with you anymore and wants to live its own life, whether it be like the prodigal in Luke chapter 15 that wanted its inheritance and went and spent all and was living with the swine. You know, that father was out there waiting, looking for that child. And would we ever comprehend, since we have one that doesn't have a relationship with us right now, and she's being told that is what she can do to fix her and repair her, and I don't understand it at all. I don't see that we're that toxic of parents, and that we could cause such damage to a person's heart. And I never ever wish that. And it's the same as God. You know, you think about God's prodigal children and how it affects him. He you know, since I've let a few people know about our situation, I found out there's quite a few people out there with prodigal children. And a child could never comprehend how their mother, their father, you know, the tears are daily. And you think about God, and it's like, God, we've learned our lesson, and I know how much it hurts you to have a prodigal child. And God, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of being prodigal. And even though I've always been in church, I've always tried to do right, there's many times that we've left our first love. And we're all guilty of it. And we need to realize that above all, God created us for a relationship, for His pleasure, for us to walk with Him. And no matter how far away you are from God, God wants you beside Him, talking with Him, communicating with Him, listening to Him, walking with Him. And what a life lesson. It's one that I never wanted to learn. But I know how God feels about His prodigal children. And I pray that if you're prodigal, that you'll be restored. If you're prodigal with your mom, your dad, restore that relationship. If you're prodigal with your sister, your brother, your best friend, restore that relationship. Our time is short, but if you're prodigal with God above all, restore that relationship. Come back to Him. That is quite a life lesson.